Greetings, my movie geeks. It's no secret that I have an unhealthy obsession with the DC character Superman. Look at all the videos that I've created. And with Zack Snyder's Justice League mere weeks away, I am looking back at the DCEU, and specifically Zack Snyder's DCEU. With that said, I already defended Man of Steel a few years ago, which I actually forgot. So instead, today I'm going to talk about some of the best and worst moments from Man of Steel. Please give this video a like, subscribe and ring the bell to be notified every Wednesday for my new videos. Man of Steel, for me, is a great film. I just don't get tired of watching it. It's a great origin story for both Superman and the worlds that he inhabits. When I first watched the movie, I found it to be a nice change from what we'd seen before. It was visually stunning, giving us a new Krypton, far from what had gone before in Superman 78. It had action, which was sorely missed and sorely lacking from Superman Returns, which looking back is still a massive snorefest. But it also had the musical soundtrack from the great Hans Zimmer. That was equally heroic and alien that the music itself became part of the movie. The music used on Krypton, for the lack of a better word, is out of this world, beginning gently with synth sounds and then rising trumpets, an orchestral song, which builds a whole different world, which is unmistakably Krypton. Like how the fanfare of John Williams' trumpets builds in Superman 78, this music is its own thing. The fact that Hans Zimmer had to completely reinvent music for Superman following the Williams well-known, and dare I say it, perfect music is a feat in itself. The music has to be mentioned on its own, because everything I talk about following this is only enhanced by how good the music from Hans Zimmer is. One of my favourite scenes that I've mentioned in previous videos before stands out as the best and showcases how cool it will be to be Superman. Flight. Having just learned about his heritage from Jor-El, he is given the ready-made suit that has the House of El emblem on the front. He changes and is told that his body has changed from the Earth's atmosphere and the sun, and is told to keep testing his limits, keep pushing himself. And what I love about this scene is the foreshadowing of what the future will hold for not only Clark, but for Zack Snyder's Superman arc. First, Clark attempts to fly. He leaps, symbolising his ascension to becoming Superman. But Clark fails and crashes into a mountain, which can be linked to how he falls from favour in Batman v Superman. And eventually dying in the same movie. He then crawls out of what looks like a hole in the ground or a grave as the sun showers him in restorative energy. And this represents the renewed and restored hope that we will hopefully see in the upcoming Snyder cut of Justice League. Fingers crossed. I want to see that Superman. The fact that Clark attempting to fly can be used as foreshadowing his entire story arc from Man of Steel through Batman v Superman and Zack Snyder's Justice League is a reason entirely of its own as to why this scene is great. But then he flies, and we see him traverse the world, finally heading into space, where we get a slight nod to Chris Reeve's Superman. It's great, and possibly the most iconic scene from the movie. And as Jor-El says,
you will give the people of Earth an ideal to strive towards. They will race behind you. They will stumble. They will fall. But in time, They will join you in the sun, Cal. In time, you will help them accomplish wonders.
Another scene which I believe is iconic is the scene with the World Engine. Another great reference to Christopher Reeve is the scene where Superman is fighting the World Engine in the South Pacific. It's a great scene, and again goes to show that Superman works best when he has a foe that is bigger and stronger than he. But after a fight with some strange tentacle security system, he is thrown beneath the World Engine and being held down by the gravity being emitted to make New Krypton. He uses all his strength and force himself up. As Jor-El foreshadowed, Clark has to push himself further and stronger and harder. He does, and he's preparing to fly. The gravity and pressure bearing down on him is so much that he becomes Christopher Reeve in several frames of the shot. It's a perfect tribute. And again, when I saw this in the cinema, it was one of the reasons why I loved this film from the start. Henry Cavill is probably the king of the nerds at the moment, putting a video on of him building his own gaming PC. He also allegedly missed the call of him being offered the role of Superman because he was playing World of Warcraft. Fucking hell. He plays Geralt in Netflix's The Witcher series and has hinted in a behind-the-scenes photograph that he's working on a Mass Effect project. He clearly enjoys playing these types of roles, and as Superman, he is great. In Man of Steel, he plays the role extremely well, not differentiating between Clark and Superman because he's just starting out. He's not at that point yet. There is no difference between the two. But as Superman's story in the DCEU is fairly new, having only one solo movie and dying in the sequel, his Superman, to my mind, hasn't been fully realised yet. And again, but what we have seen is great, hopefully. And I know I say this a lot, but until it gets trending, I'm not going to stop. I'll keep saying it. We need to see a solo Superman sequel to Man of Steel with Henry Cavill as Clark and Superman. So I say again, hashtag make Man of Steel 2. Are there any moments in Man of Steel that you love? Are there any moments in Man of Steel that you loathe? Let me know in the comments below, and I will be back next week with an In Defense Of, it's going to be a big one, In Defense Of Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. Not long to the Snyder Cut. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified every Wednesday of our videos. Thank you for watching.